How y'all doing? My sugar lumps, my darlings, my skillets and biscuits. It's Big Mama, and the day is Sunday. Sunday dinner is going to be chicken and rice. And we're going to jump right into this. So what I'm going to do, we're going to pan down. I'm going to let you see what I started out doing last night. Okay, into this container I have a 6-ounce fryer chicken that I cut down the middle and across. In other words, I have 4 pieces of that chicken, leg and thigh, and breast and wing. That's what I did last night. I cut it up and I seasoned it last night as well. I have everything is 2 tablespoons, but you're going to do this if you follow this recipe to your taste. I have garlic powder, black pepper, chicken seasoning, paprika, kickin' chicken. If you've never seen that container before, this is kickin' chicken. It's very spicy. It has onion, salt, garlic, spices, red pepper, onion peel, sugar, red bell pepper, paprika. It's good stuff, really good stuff. But it packs a little heat. And onion powder is what's in here. I also scored the chicken. I pulled back the skin and I scored it. You can see the little cuts in here. I'll bring it up a little closer so you can see. These are little cuts. And into these cuts, and if you notice everything that I mentioned, none of this was salt except for that kickin' chicken. And the chicken seasoning had salt. Into those cuts, those scores that I made, this is what I did. I opened them up. I'm only going to do this one time because I'm using this for something. Okay, so first of all, let me wipe my hands off because this is chicken that I'm handling. This is onion soup mix. Okay, onion soup mix is what went into the slits or the scores into the chicken. That's why I really didn't do a lot of seasoning with salt. Only the salt that was already added from the seasonings that I use is in this chicken. Behind me on the stove, it's a little busy back there. 2 cups of rice, and it's parboiled rice is what I'm using. Parboiled rice carries more nutritional values with it, and when I cook it, I like it because all of the grains stand basically for themselves. They're individually. When you cook it up, it plumps up that way. And what I'm going to do with this chicken, what I'm going to do, I have another pot with about 1 cup of vegetable oil in that pot. I'm going to brown this chicken. This chicken also, as you can see on the skin, it has some flour, not a whole lot, but just some flour, which I'm going to brown up this chicken. Okay? Everything else we're going to do, I'm going to take you over to the stove. Okay? So why don't you stay with me? Don't go anywhere because this is going to be some really good chicken and rice. And I hope you like this recipe. I've been making it for years. My family love it. Friends love it, and I hope you will too. So stay with me, and we'll be right back. We'll meet up at the stove. Okay. Welcome back, guys. In this pot, I have the giblets from my chicken and from 2 other chickens that I had previously, and I put the gizzards in the neck and the into this pot along with I cut up a half an onion, and I let this simmer down to make a broth. Also, I'm going to be adding into this, this is onion soup mix, which I'm going to add to this broth as well. Just going to drop that in. This is a half of a pack of onion soup mix going into my broth. And I'm going to stir that up. I'm also going to be putting in cream of chicken soup. While I have my chicken onion soup mix in this pot, I'm going to take out the neck, all the meat. Okay, I'm going to take out all this meat, including the gizzards. There's a gizzard. Okay, I'll be taking that out. I have my stove set at 1. And guys, when you do this and you see that you have a foam on top, you want to get rid of that. That's the impurities. I had already went ahead and done that, but I just thought I'd let you know that one little tip. You don't want that in your broth. You want to skim off those impurities, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go away. I'm going to take out the meat out of this pot, and we'll catch up in just 1 minute. What I have here, I'm going to go ahead and add in the cream of chicken soup. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Just get that all incorporated into this pot. And stir this in. I'm going to take this and put the top on it and let that cook up. And we're going to start the chicken. I'm going to drop this into my pot here. And again, I'm not trying to really do a lot of frying. I'm just putting a color on it. So in goes one piece of the chicken. I'm just browning her up in the second. And it'll be able to fit all into this pot. Guys, don't do this. See what I'm doing with my hands? I got my hands in the pot. I'm going down into this pot of oil. I've been doing it so long that I'm just used to doing it. But not a very good idea. Okay, so I'm just going to let this go ahead and brown up for me a little bit. I have a container of 3 onions, sweet onions, Vidalia onions that I cut up rough chopped, along with a half of a green bell pepper in this container that I'm going to go ahead and let saute. I'm going to let this sweat down as well. And I have 2 cups of rice. This is the parboiled rice that I said that I had, that I prefer using parboiled rice. The grains just seem to plump up very nicely, and they pretty much stand on their own once you cook them up. Okay, I have my rear iron here at 7, and for my chicken to fry up, or basically to brown. And in this frying cast iron skillet, I'm going to turn my iron to 2, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to toast this rice, because I want my rice to get like a nutty flavor, and I have it between the iron between 1 and 2, as you can see there. Okay, but when you toast your rice, it gives it a more of a nutty flavor. Okay, to help enhance the flavor of the rice. This is what I'm going to do to my chicken, and for my chicken and rice is what I'm trying to say. I have a 6 cloves of garlic, which again I rough chopped that as well, which I will put into my my Trinity back here. And I forgot to mention that inside this Trinity I also have some 2 stalks of celery is in here as well. And here's a piece of the celery so you can see what size that I'm talking about. Okay, so while the chicken is frying up, guys, we're going to go away, and I'm going to let the chicken get nice and brown, let my rice toast, and let my broth, and I've turned that up to 3, and let my broth begin to simmer. That's on 3, and that's going to begin to simmer. And I'm going to tell you and show you what I'm going to do with the chicken gizzards. I have a Ninja here that I'm going to put my chicken gizzards in, and I'm going to chop that up. There's my Ninja, and I'll be putting in my chicken gizzards. And I have some livers that I'm going to put in there as well. And get that nice and grainy. And when my rice toast is up, nice and brown, because all of this will decrease the cooking time in the stove by doing my chicken, toasting my rice, getting my Trinity all together, and my broth together. But I'm going to add the chopped gizzards and the chopped liver to my rice. And we'll catch up at that point, guys. And I'll be right back. We're back, and I'm just going to turn this chicken. Because again, as I said, I just want to brown it a little bit and let her finish cooking in the oven with the with the rice. It's going to make its own broth as it's in the oven. And these are very big pieces of chicken. But that's how we do things here. Not to say that. Actually, I was so tired last night, I just cut it this way. But last night, I was tired. In the cup of my bullet, I took off some of the meat from the neck of the chicken. And here also are the gizzards. And what I'm ready to do, I have a bowl of the chicken liver that was in the packet of gizzards as well. And in the middle of this frying pan, I'm just going to add that in. And I'll tell you why I'm doing that, because I'm going to cook it up just a little bit, let it get a little brown. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add this to my bullet, and then we're going to chop this all up. And it's going to go with the rice. And once I take the chicken out of here, I'm going to add in my Trinity and let that wilt down and, you know, come together, all the flavors come together, and let that sweat. And I'll be taking that out. We're going to bring this all together into one pot and put her in the oven for about, I'd say, an hour and a half. We'll check her at the hour and a half point. And from there, we'll see what's going on with our chicken and rice. Well, this is toasting up in a dry skillet. What I will add to this, once it does come to the color that I want, I'm going to add in the other half of my onion soup mix packet. Okay? And actually, my chicken is brown enough, and she can actually come out of here. So, I'm going to take it out and put it in a container. Because again, I just really wanted my chicken to get brown. But she is gorgeous, guys. Really gorgeous. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Of course, it's not done as of yet. But it will cook up the rest of the way in the oven. You can see the scores that I've made in the chicken. That's where that Lipton onion soup mix went. And my last piece. Okay, nice and golden. And here are the chicken livers. And then you come out as well. And that was maybe about 2 minutes of the chicken livers being in the frying pan. My chicken cooked until it turned just nice and golden brown, not cooked all the way. Okay, now I'm going to add it to this frying pan. My Trinity. And I know this looks like a lot of oil, and to be honest, it actually is, but I want those flavors to get into my onions, my celery, my green pepper, and once it does that, I will be trimming off some of the oil. I should have done it prior. I'm working with one hand, and I'm trying not to make this video as long, a very long video. Okay, so, and it's not doing any harm. And if I take a look here at my rice, it's starting to brown. See? She's starting to brown. Now I can smell it. It smells nutty. And my ire is at 4. But as you can see, she's starting to get nice and toasty. I think I'm going to move it out from the middle of the frying pan. For some reason, that seems to be the hottest spot. So, let's take a look at this broth, guys. Yeah, that's great. This is perfect. Have this at 3. I think I'm going to turn it down. Let's turn it down to 1. Put the top on and let that simmer. and let this Trinity get translucent. And we're going to skim off a lot of this oil in this frying pan. And we're going to bring her all together. She's going to go in the oven at 350 degrees, which is preheating. Well, guys, this is going to be great. This is really going to be great. And I think if you follow this recipe, you won't be disappointed. Hopefully you won't be disappointed, okay? But I'm going to go away and finish letting my rice get nice and toasty. But let me show you what I'm going to do with her while she's doing that. I'm going to add in the other half of that pack of Lipton onion soup mix. This is why I didn't add a lot of salt to anything, because I do believe, guys, for the Lipton onion soup mix, and I'm sorry if my hand is shaking, I'm trying to do three things at one time. For 1 tablespoon, it's 470 milligrams, and I'm for this Lipton onion soup mix, and I'm using a whole packet. I have some in my chicken, I have some in my broth, and now I've added it to my rice. And as I said, I'm going to turn this down from 4 to 2 for my rice to finish toasting up there. And the reason I added in the Lipton onion soup mix, guys, was so that the flavors can infuse into my rice. Okay, now with one hand, if I can, I'm going to try to put the lid on this container that has the gizzards in it. Okay, guys, so I gave this one good pulse, and this is the consistency of the chicken gizzards, chicken liver, and bits and pieces of the neck meat that I can get off of the little small chicken necks. You know, they're not that big. But this is what I came up with. And if you can see, the rice has got nice and toasty. My chicken into a pot. Oh, this chicken smells so good. And those little pieces down on the side here, that's what was left from the necks of the chicken. That's in that pot as well. I turned off our broth. And she's kind of just going on her own, but the broth is off. I've also turned off our Trinity, and I'm going to drain that. And guys, I'm going to meet you up when we're ready to put this all into the oven. Stay with me, and I'll be right back. Guys, I just wanted to bring you back really quickly and let you see that I did add in the garlic. It's right here in the middle here. Didn't want you to think that I forgot. I did add in the garlic to my Trinity. I wanted to add that last because I didn't want it to burn. Okay? Alrighty. So I'm going to get this all stirred in, and we'll meet right back up. Stay with me, guys. I hope you like this recipe. It's my chicken and rice Big Mama's way. One moment, we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, guys. So, I drained off the oil from our Trinity, and what I'm about to do now is add in the Trinity back into the frying pan. And with the Trinity, I'm going to be adding in the gizzards and the rice. And those gizzards, because the rice is nice and toasted. So we're just going to add everything in. But I won't be putting this into with our chicken yet. I want the chicken to render off some juices to add with the broth that I already made. And I have the chicken in a roasting pan, which I'm about to put in the oven right now. And I'm going to put it in the oven for about a good 30 minutes. Then I'll be bringing in the rice with our chicken. And as I said, these little pieces here, this is what's left from taking some of the meat off of the bone of the chicken back and the chicken neck. I got out what I could. There's still some, but that's okay. Because you know how you want to suck on the bone and get some of that juice and stuff? Well, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Sucking on some bones. Because this is, I like to get real with it, guys. Okay, so this is going in the oven now. I'm going to bring this all together, the rice and the Trinity. Okay, I'm going to bring that together. I'm not adding anything into that pot, guys. Nothing. Nothing. I'm going to let this still come together. In about an hour, I'll be adding it to our chicken. And we'll be right back. Okay, guys, and we're back, and here we go. What I've done so far, we caught up with the rice in the frying pan with the giblets that I chopped up, and I have the onions. I have my Trinity in the pan here, and I'm just letting this, let these flavors come together into this. I will be adding, I have 2 tablespoons of seasoned all salt. Okay, so I'm just sprinkling this in. Let's get this all in. Okay. Didn't quite put it all in because I'm going to taste it and make sure that I'm not over seasoning it, because I do have that. If you remember, I do have that onion soup mix in here as well. I did taste it while off camera, and she tastes fine, but she's lacking just a little bit more sodium, a little bit more salt. Need to kick it up a notch. And also adding in some cayenne pepper. This will definitely kick her up a stage. Give it a little if I can get her out of here, give it a little Okay, and with that, some black peppercorn. I'll turn that around so you can see that. There we are. Black peppercorn going in. Yeah, guys, I make this dish maybe once, twice out of a month, not too often. And my family and friends, they just love it. You know? They just love it. Okay, so what I want to show you right now, I can pan over here and let you see the chicken. So the chicken, I took her out of the oven. Let you see what's going on with the chicken. And it rendered some juice like I thought it would. Not very much. But it did render up some juice here. And which is fine. That's all we need, because I really don't want anything greasy. Okay, nothing greasy. Alright. Back to the rice. I did add, guys, and I forgot to tell you, I did add Chinese 5-spice into this. Okay, before I add it in, I'm going to make sure that my rice, that my pan is really hot enough to accept it, which I think it is. Okay, and I'm just going to add all this in, put it into the roaster. We taste this rice to make sure she is where I want her to be. My trusty dusty little plastic black spoon. Don't know what it is about this little black spoon, but I love it. Going in my hand here. I'm going to add the rest of this seasoned salt. Then maybe a hit of garlic salt as well. Now say that's less than a teaspoon. I can taste the nuttiness of the rice, the onions. They sweat it down very nicely and they're very sweet. I also can taste the celery, a little crunch of the celery, and the green bell pepper. And that garlic is coming through really good. One more taste and see where we're at. I don't know why I did that, because I already went ahead and put my spoon in there, but I act like I didn't. Okay. That's it right there. That's it. In goes the broth. And immediately I'm adding this to the chicken. It's going to go back into the oven. Stir this around just a little bit more. Then give this a taste. And my rice is going to come together. It's going to cook up. Oh yeah, that's where it needs to be. Okay guys, I'm going to add this to my chicken, put it back in the oven. Gotta be honest with you because it's good. It's good stuff here. I'm just going to smother this chicken so you guys can see what's going on. And there she is. So I want that breast of that meat, this chicken, to get nice and flavorful. Okay. And the rice is going to plump up, and every grain is going to stand for itself. Okay. Lid back on it. Going back in the oven at 350 and for about 30 minutes. Out of the oven. Oh, look at this. She's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Now chicken and rice. And I thank you guys for being with me. And if there's anything on my channel that you think you might like to share with a friend, or family, relative, please do. Alright guys, I'm all done. And I'm so ready to eat. So ready. Here it is. Try some of this. Tender, juicy, and flavorful. It is so good, guys. Let's try some of the rice. Guys, I'm not playing. I am not playing. This. You need to put this on your chicken and rice menu. So very good. I can taste the Chinese 5-spice, the onions, the cream of chicken soup. This is just wonderful. And the breast meat is so tender. All the spices and the vegetables. Let's see here. It's an awful big bite there, Debbie. Think I can handle that? No, let's see. Yes, I can. Well, don't want to be umming and ahhing in your ear. That's rude. I have a little bit of Louisiana ice. I'm just knocking all on my meat. Louisiana iced tea. I'm going to have some of that. Then I'm going to let you guys go.